Hello friend, myself Prof. Sukhbir HK. Today we learn new topics, kinematics of circular motion. In this topic we can discuss some mathematical equation in linear and rotational motion. Last year in 11th standard we discussed two type of a motion. First is a translational motion, another type is a rotational motion. What do you mean by translational motion? What do you mean by rotational motion? First, we can discuss translational motion. Definition: motion of particle from one point to the another point is called as a translational motion. This translational motion, it is also called linear motion. When particle move, consider this particle. When particle move in a straight line, this motion is called as a rectilinear motion. Another type is a rotational motion. Motion of an object where axis always along with that object, this motion is called as a rotational motion. Or definition: when a rigid body move in such way that all the particle of body move along circle, the motion of the body is called rotational motion. In this way we can discuss these two definitions in last year in 11th standard. In new topics, kinematic of a circular motion, we see what is the analogy of the linear and rotational motion. See this table. First column is a serial number, next column is a quantity, next column linear motion, and next column is a rotational motion. Given some quantity here in this table. First quantity is a displacement. In a linear motion, displacement is denoted by S bar, and in a rotational motion, this displacement considered as a angular displacement. It is denoted by theta bar. Another quantity is a velocity. In a linear motion, velocity is a linear velocity denoted by v bar, and given formula v bar is equal to ds bar upon dt. Means what? The definition of linear velocity: the rate of change of linear displacement with respect to time is called as a linear velocity. In a rotational motion, velocity considered as a angular velocity. This angular velocity denoted by omega bar, and given by omega bar is equal to d theta bar upon dt. Means what? The rate of change of angular displacement with respect to time is called as a angular velocity. Next quantity is a acceleration. In a linear motion, acceleration considered as a linear acceleration. This linear acceleration denoted by a bar, and given formula a bar is equal to dv bar upon dt. Means what? The rate of change of linear velocity with respect to time is called as a linear acceleration. Similarly, in a rotational motion, acceleration considered as a angular acceleration. This angular acceleration is denoted by alpha bar, and is given by alpha bar is equal to d omega bar upon dt. Means what? The rate of change of angular velocity with respect to time is called as angular acceleration. In this way we see the analogy between linear and rotational motion. Next point, what is a vector form of a tangential velocity? In vector form, tangential velocity is given by v bar is equal to omega bar into r bar. Here omega bar be the tangential velocity, be the omega bar be the angular velocity, v bar be the tangential velocity, and r bar is a radius vector. The magnitude of v bar is given by v is equal to r into omega. Here v be the tangential velocity or radius of the circle, and omega is the angular velocity of particle. Next point, to know the direction of omega, curl finger of the right hand along the sense of rotation with the thumb outstretched. The outstretched thumb gives the direction of omega. See these two diagrams. Here sense of rotation is the anti-clockwise sense. Particle rotate in this way. That time this curl finger indicate the sense of rotation, and thumb gives the direction of this omega. The direction of omega is a upward direction. Similarly, this particle in a particle rotate in clockwise sense in this way, clockwise sense. What happened? The curl finger indicates that the sense of rotation, and thumb indicates, or thumb gives the direction of angular velocity. In this way we can find the direction of a angular velocity. Next topic, what is the relation between angular velocity omega, periodic time t, and frequency n? What is the relation between angular velocity, period, and frequency? See this formula, omega is equal to 2 pi n. Here omega be the angular velocity, n be the frequency, but we know that here n is equal to 1 upon t, means what? The reciprocal of a period is called as a frequency. Put this value in a above equation, we gets omega is equal to 2 pi upon t. This is a relation between angular velocity, periodic time, and frequency. Next topic, we can discuss uniform circular motion and non-uniform circular motion. First, we discuss uniform circular motion. Definition: during circular motion, if the speed of the particle remain constant is called uniform circular motion. Second point, in a uniform circular motion, only direction of its velocity changes at every instant in such way that the velocity is always tangential to the path. Next one, the acceleration responsible for UCM is the centripetal or a radial acceleration. It's given by a suffix r bar is equal to minus omega square r bar. Here a suffix r be the radial acceleration. Next point, for UCM its magnitude is a constant and it is, consider this magnitude, a is equal to omega square r. Omega is the angular velocity, r be the radius and a be the acceleration. Here we can write v square upon r, again v into value of v is equal to r into omega. Put this value here, r gets cancelled, remaining what, a is equal to v into omega. This is a relation between linear acceleration is equal to linear velocity into angular velocity. See this diagram. Here v bar is the tangential velocity, p be the any particle on the circumference of a circle, c be the center of this circle, small r be the radius of this circle, and omega be the angular velocity of this particle, and a suffix r is the radial acceleration. Next one, it is always directed toward the center of circular motion, hence called centripetal. Example of a uniform circular motion. Circular motion of any particle of a fan rotating uniformly. Continuous rotating fan, it is an example of a uniform circular motion. Second type is a non-uniform circular motion. Definition: during circular motion, if the speed of the particle varies, it is called non-uniform circular motion. In case of non-uniform circular motion, the velocity is still tangential. The centripetal or radial acceleration a suffix r bar is still there. However, for non-uniform circular motion, the magnitude of a suffix r is not a constant. Third one, the direction, the acceleration responsible for changing the magnitude of velocity is directed along or opposite to the velocity, hence always tangential, and it is also as a tangential acceleration. This tangential acceleration is denoted by a suffix t bar. Next point, as magnitude of a tangential velocity v bar is changing during a non-uniform circular motion, the corresponding angular velocity omega bar is also changing at every instant. This is due to angular acceleration. Alpha bar is equal to d omega bar upon dt. Here angular velocity changing, corresponding angular acceleration also changing. Fifth one, through the motion is a non-uniform, the particles are still in the same plane. Hence, the direction of alpha is still along the axis of rotation. For increasing speed, it is along the direction of omega bar, while during decreasing speed, it is opposite to that of omega. See this diagram. Here increasing speed this alpha and omega both in a same direction. Decreasing speed, here the direction of omega and direction of alpha opposite to each other. Example of non-uniform circular motion. When a fan is switched on or off, speed of the particle of the fan go on increasing or decreasing for same time. However, their direction are always tangential to their circular trajectory. During this time, it is performing non-uniform circular motion. When fan is switched on or off, this is the best example of non-uniform circular motion. What is the distinguish between uniform circular motion and non-uniform circular motion? In a uniform circular motion, first definition: during circular motion, if the speed of the particle remain constant, it is called uniform circular motion. In a non-uniform circular motion, during circular motion, if the speed of particle varies, it is called non-uniform circular motion. Next point. Second point. In a uniform circular motion, alpha is equal to 0 means angular acceleration is a constant. In non-uniform circular motion, alpha not equal to 0 means angular acceleration is not constant. Third point. In a uniform circular motion, work done by tangential force is 0. In a non-uniform circular motion, work done by tangential force is not 0. Fourth point. In a uniform circular motion, radial component of acceleration is a constant. In a non-uniform circular motion, there is component of acceleration is not a constant. And last point, that is fifth one. In a uniform circular motion, kinetic energy and potential energy is a constant at every point of the circumference. In a non-uniform circular motion, kinetic energy and potential energy changes at every point of the circumference. In this way, we can distinguish between uniform circular motion and non-uniform circular motion. Today, in this lecture, we can discuss the topic kinematical equation of a circular motion. Today, we stop here. Thank you.